Hi guys, it's Detroit here. Today I'll be making video number 8, and I plan to show you my collection of the Imperial Japanese Navy. Okay, this particular fleet is probably, or collection is probably the oldest in my collection, which I started painting approximately 3 years, give or take. The first ship that I want to show you are my destroyers, which come originally with the board game. My destroyers belong to the Fubuki class destroyers, which are these right here. Okay, if I pan to the right, you'll see my sea transports. Okay, and to the right of them, you'll see my Japanese submarines, which I do not know what class of warships they belong to. Alright, and to the left you'll see my Japanese cruisers. By the way, these pieces, all the ones that I've shown you so far, all came originally with the Axis and Allies board game. Okay, these two particular battleships right here, which are two Fusel class early war battleships, I purchased from Historical Board Gaming. Okay, and these two units I recently painted, so they haven't seen much wear and tear as the other miniatures in this particular collection. Alright, let me show you my battleships. These two battleships here belong to the Yamato class battleships, which were two sister warships called the Yamato and the Musashi. The Yamato and the Musashi were the world's biggest, heaviest, most powerful battleships that were ever built, and of course they belong to the Japanese Imperial Navy. Alright, the next two battleships that I have here are probably the oldest that I have in my collection. These two particular battleships or units came with the original board game from the 1980s, which I've had for approximately 25, 27, maybe 28 years old already that I've had them for. Okay, so now let me show you my carriers. Let me see if I can pan out and focus in so you can see some of the detail. Alright. Okay. This carrier is the Shinano class, or it's a carrier that belongs to the Shinano class warship. Alright, as you can see, I've attached decals to the surface of the flat tops. Alright. My next carrier is the light carrier, the Ryuhu. Let me see if I can pronunciate that better. Yeah, the Ryuhu, which was a light carrier of the Japanese Navy. I tried to introduce some detail by painting lines on the surface of the flat top, which gives it a nice touch, adds some realism to the miniature. Alright, and this carrier, it's a fleet carrier called the Kaga, which, if I'm not mistaken, was actually one of the carriers that was deployed against the American Navy at Midway, and also I believe saw action in the Battle of the original attack on Pearl Harbor, and then later during the attack at Midway. I could be wrong, but if memory serves me right, this carrier saw action in both battles. Okay. The three carriers in the background are just carriers or miniatures that I drafted from the British and German collections. So they actually do not belong to the Japanese collection, but I just drafted them to introduce some variety into my Navy, into my Japanese collection actually. Alright. Okay guys, I guess this is it for video number 7. I believe that video number 8 I'll be showing you my collection of the Japanese Imperial Air Force. Hopefully it'll be soon. I will make the time to make the video as soon as possible. So soon I will show it to you guys. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you.